Come with me on one of the most beautiful day hikes I've ever taken in Cinque Terre, Italy. So I woke up slightly hungover a day after Halloween and decided to go hiking. I had no idea the beauty that awaited me on these hikes, and after completing the hike from Rio Maggiore to Manarola, I was severely underprepared and decided to go back, change, drink some water, and take the train back from Manarola to continue the hikes.
This is a good way to sweat out being sick.
Oh yeah, I also did mention that I was coming down with a severe case of a lung infection. I had heard from people traveling and telling me that these were some of the most majestic and beautiful hikes around, connecting all of the little 5 towns. And after having been in Italy for already a month, I can't believe that I had waited this long to actually hike them. If you guys are wondering for a good time to hike in Cinque Terre, Italy, I would highly recommend hiking between November and December because the difference between the tourists traveling from November to December is actually insane.
Do a ponytail very often, but that's serious business.
I did this hike in particular on November 1st, 2024, and I did a whole trip around Italy, came back and hiked in December, and there was not a single tourist around, so I'd highly recommend coming in December.
Yeah, I'm ready for some serious business.
My trip to Italy was definitely one of the most beautiful trips I've ever taken, and these hikes in particular live in my mind rent-free. Italy is actually one of the safest places that I visited aside from Scotland, and I'd highly recommend if you do want to solo travel, this is a beautiful destination with super friendly locals to travel to. I actually met some amazing people and made some really solid friends in these little towns, even more so than I did in my hometown.
Hey, I found a little abandoned shed.
This trip was actually my first real big solo trip, and it taught me that I can actually live outside of my comfort zone. Traveling has always been my childhood dream, and I remember on one of these hikes towards the end, I promised myself that I would continue living this life without a care in the world.
That's scary. Oh my god, you're welcome for giving you guys vertigo.
So the hike from Manarola to Corniglia was actually one of my favorites. It's definitely the longest one. I don't remember the kilometers exactly, but it was absolutely breathtaking. As a little girl, I always pictured myself traveling with my best friend or best friends, plural, but there's something so beautiful in the silence of solo traveling. You really find yourself, and on this trip I found the deepest parts of me, and it really, really deeply inspired me to continue and also feel very safe within myself. So I had ended up hiking 3 different towns in one day, from Rio to Manarola to Corniglia, and I decided to end off the day with a beautiful Aperol Spritz to watch the sunset, and this sunset did not disappoint. One of the reasons why I love the Italian culture so much is that there is peace in just being. Everyone is incredibly present with each other, and the community bonds are so strong. It's definitely a way of life that I would love to live. So I ended off the day with getting dressed up and having a beautiful dinner with friends.